Right now, in 2026, you can walk into any Costco in America and load your cart with bacon, ice cream, vitamins, and mac and cheese. Normal Tuesday. But if you tried to sell those exact same products in London, Paris, or Berlin, they'd be pulled off the shelf. Some of them would be illegal. The European Union has banned or restricted over a dozen chemicals that are still perfectly legal in every American grocery store. We're talking about compounds linked to DNA damage, thyroid tumors, kidney cancer, and behavioral disorders in children. Europe said no. The FDA said, probably fine. And here's the part that should genuinely infuriate you. Companies like Mars, Kraft, and Kellogg's already make cleaner versions of their products. They sell them in Europe every single day. They just don't think you deserve the same formula. Today, we're ripping the labels off. 15 banned chemicals, 12 Costco products, and the one massive legal loophole that lets all of it happen. Let's get into it. The loophole that started everything. Before we get to the products, you need to understand why this gap exists. Because it's not an accident. It's a system. Europe operates under the precautionary principle. If the science is uncertain, a chemical gets restricted until the manufacturer proves it's safe. The burden is on the company. The United States does the opposite. The FDA uses risk management. A chemical stays legal until there's overwhelming proof it's causing harm. The burden is on you, on your body, and that process can take decades. But here's where it gets ugly. In 1958, Congress created a shortcut called GRAS, generally recognized as safe, meant for obvious things like salt and vinegar. But in 1997, the FDA quietly made the system voluntary. Today, food companies can declare their own synthetic chemicals safe without ever notifying the FDA, without publishing a single study. According to the Environmental Working Group, 99% of all new food chemicals introduced to the American market since the year 2000 bypassed formal FDA safety review entirely. There could be over 1,000 secret chemicals in your food right now, and the FDA has no idea what they are. That's not conspiracy. That's published federal data. The result? Over 10,000 substances are permitted in American food. Europe tightly controls roughly 400. That's the gap. And it's sitting in your Costco cart. The banned list. What Europe rejected. Let's break down the major chemicals, because you're going to see these names on the products coming up. Titanium dioxide, that bright white coating on your vitamins and candy. The EU banned it in 2022 after their scientists concluded it damages DNA at the cellular level. The FDA still approves it. It's in your Skittles, your M&Ms, and the multivitamins sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. BHA and BHT. Synthetic preservatives in your breakfast, sausage, and cereal. The International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies BHA as a possible carcinogen. Animal studies show malignant tumors. The EU heavily restricts both and bans BHT from infant formula. The FDA? Full approval. Potassium bromate. A dough conditioner banned in Europe since 1990. Also banned in Canada, China, India, and Brazil. Classified as a possible carcinogen, linked to kidney cancer and DNA damage. The FDA still permits it based on safety data from 1973. Azotocarbonamide, the yoga mat chemical, literally used to foam rubber and plastic. In bread, it bleaches flour and boosts volume. When baked, it breaks down into semicarbazide, a compound shown to be carcinogenic in lab animals. Europe banned it in 2005. Red 40, Yellow 5, and Yellow 6. Petroleum-derived synthetic dyes. Europe slaps a mandatory warning label on every product containing them. May have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. That label alone killed their use overseas. In America, no warning, no restriction, fed to kids in cereal, candy, and sports drinks every day. Carrageenan, extracted from seaweed, used as a thickener in ice cream and plant milks. The EU bans it from infant formula and is re-evaluating it across all food categories. Research links it to gut inflammation, intestinal ulcers, and microbiome disruption. The FDA allows it even in USDA organic foods. Sodium nitrite, the curing agent in your bacon, hot dogs, and deli meat. When cooked or digested, nitrites form nitrosamines, one of the most potent proven carcinogens in food science. The EU just enacted strict new limits phasing down between 2025 and 2027. The FDA's thresholds haven't changed. And those are just 7. The full list includes brominated vegetable oil, red dye 3, polysorbate 80, ractopamine in meat, RBGH growth hormone in dairy, propylparaben, and PFAS forever chemicals in packaging. 15 compounds total, every single one restricted or banned in Europe, every single one legal at your nearest Costco. 12. Costco products that wouldn't be legal in Europe. Now let's connect those chemicals to what's actually in your cart. Number 1. Kirkland Signature Thick Sliced Bacon. About $15 to $18 for the 2-pack. Flip it over. Sodium nitrite, sodium erythorbate, sodium phosphate. When you pan-fry this at high heat, those nitrites form carcinogenic nitrosamines. Europe's new 2023 directive slashes allowable nitrite levels so aggressively that this exact formulation wouldn't be legal there. Your swap? Buy fresh pork belly or legitimately uncured bacon from a local butcher. Number 2. Kirkland Beef Hot Dogs. The same chemistry problem. Sodium nitrite for that unnatural pink color. 871 milligrams of sodium in a single food court serving. Subject to the same EU phase-down limits. Your swap? Kirkland's own organic beef hot dogs, which skip the synthetic nitrites entirely. Number 3. Kirkland Super Premium Vanilla Ice Cream. Sounds fancy. But the super premium texture comes from Carrageenan and polysorbate 80, a gut inflammatory agent and an emulsifier that degrades your intestinal lining. Both face strict scrutiny and active reevaluation in Europe. Your swap? Alden's Organic, or any brand with just 5 ingredients: milk, cream, sugar, eggs, vanilla. Quick pause. If this is hitting different, do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me which product on this list surprised you the most. Alright, back to it. Number 4. Kirkland Adult 50 Plus Mature Multivitamins. Seniors buy the 400-count bottle thinking it's an insurance policy, but the pills are coated in titanium dioxide, the genotoxic whitener banned in the EU in 2022. On top of that, they use cheap synthetic mineral forms like magnesium oxide that your body barely absorbs. Your swap? Kirkland's own organic multivitamin, which skips the TiO2 and the synthetic dyes entirely. Number 5. Kraft macaroni and cheese bulk boxes. That neon orange cheese powder, yellow 5 and yellow 6. Petroleum-derived dyes linked to ADHD and hyperactivity in children. Here's the kicker. Kraft already makes a clean version for the UK market using paprika and beta-carotene for color. Same box, same brand. Different formula, because Europe demanded it and America didn't. Your swap? Annie's Organic, available at Costco, uses natural annatto for coloring. Number 6. M&M's Peanut, the 62-ounce pantry jar. The candy shell is a chemical layer cake. Titanium dioxide for the white base, then red 40, yellow 6, and blue 1 on top. European M&Ms use entirely natural colorants, and consumers say they taste better. Thinner shell, richer chocolate. Same company. 2 standards. Your swap? Unreal chocolate gems at Costco, colored with beetroot, spirulina, and turmeric. Number 7. Kellogg's Froot Loops bulk boxes, marketed directly to children. The U.S. recipe uses red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, and yellow 6. Kellogg's already sells a completely different version in Europe and Canada. Naturally colored, no neon blue pieces, muted pastel appearance. They know how to make it clean. They choose not to here. Your swap? 7 Sundays or Cascadian Farm Organic, both available at Costco. Number 8. Skittles, the 54-ounce resealable bag. The product that literally launched the California food safety movement. The Skittles ban. Titanium dioxide for the white base, layered with red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1. The EU banned the entire formulation because of TiO2's ability to cross cellular membranes and damage DNA. You are eating a chemical cocktail that Europe decided was fundamentally unsafe. Number 9. Kirkland Canola Oil Cooking Spray. This one surprises everyone. To propel the oil out of the can, this product uses propane and isobutane as propellants. The exact same petrochemicals in your lighter and your camping stove. It also includes dimethylsilicone as an anti-foaming agent. You're literally spraying butane onto a hot pan and calling it cooking. Your swap. Buy Kirkland extra virgin olive oil and a $2 reusable pump mister. Problem solved. Number 10. The famous $4.99 rotisserie chicken. To keep it juicy under heat lamps, Costco injects a saline solution containing Carrageenan and sodium phosphate. 460 milligrams of sodium in a single 3-ounce serving. The phosphates artificially inflate what you think is natural chicken juice. Your swap? Buy raw organic Kirkland chicken and roast it yourself. Number 11. Gatorade and Kirkland sports drinks. Marketed as essential for hydration and recovery. In reality, they're artificially colored sugar water. Red 40, blue 1, yellow 6 for those radioactive neon colors. The sugar load obliterates any minor electrolyte benefit, and the dyes require behavioral warning labels in Europe. Your swap? Pure coconut water or clean electrolyte powders with no synthetic colorants. Number 12. Kirkland Organic Soy Beverage, and this one is the most deceptive of all. It carries the USDA organic seal. You're paying a premium because you think organic means clean. But flip the label, Carrageenan, an inflammatory gut disruptor hiding behind the organic certification. Consumer watchdog groups have publicly petitioned Costco to remove it. The EU bans Carrageenan from infant formula entirely. Your swap? Any plant milk that explicitly markets as Carrageenan-free. The corporate double standard. And here's what makes all of this indefensible. These aren't small, struggling companies. Mars, Kraft, Kellogg's. They already manufacture cleaner versions. Kraft mac and cheese in the UK uses paprika and beta-carotene instead of yellow 5 and yellow 6. M&Ms in Europe use natural colorants and richer chocolate. Froot Loops in Canada are naturally colored with no blue pieces. They have the formulas, they have the supply chains. They're choosing to feed you the cheaper, more synthetic version because American law lets them get away with it. And you're not even saving money. A comprehensive cost of living analysis for 2026 shows U.S. grocery prices are actually about 15% higher than in Western Europe. The American Grocery Cost Index sits at 74, Germany 64.9, the UK 62.8. You're paying more for food that's objectively more hazardous. The fight back. The good news? The tide is turning. Not from the FDA. From the states. In 2023, California became the first state to ban specific EU-restricted additives. That pressure forced the FDA to ban BVO in 2024 and Red Dye 3 in January 2025. West Virginia followed with the most comprehensive food chemical law to date, banning 9 chemicals, including Red 40, Yellow 5. Vermont, Indiana, New York, and New Jersey are advancing similar bans right now. And here's why it matters. Manufacturers can't profitably run separate supply chains for different states. So these laws are forcing nationwide reformulations. General Mills has pledged to remove all petroleum-based dyes from its cereals by summer 2026.